This is a season of penance, a season to be aware of our sinfulness. And as the gospel tells us, also a season to be aware of forgiveness. A woman was caught in adultery. She'd broken that sacred vow she'd made to her husband, that vow she'd made before God. She turned back from her calling to be a witness to the truth of love and the fidelity of God's love. She sinned. But Jesus asks, "Are one of you without sin? Who can be the first to throw the stone?" Jesus is our judge. And he says, "Neither do I condemn you. Go, and from now on, do not sin anymore." It's not our job to condemn. We stand together as sinners, struggling to do what's right. We're here to encourage each other to do the right thing. And we're here to call people back into right relationship with God. We need to recognize our constant need to do better. And we need to be with those who also recognize their need to change, even if they don't have the strength to change. Together, we're on pilgrimage throughout this life, step by step, hoping to grow closer to Jesus. St. Paul tells us in our reading that he continues his pursuit in hope. He knows that he has not already taken hold of what he's called to be or already attained perfect maturity, but he strains forward to what lies ahead. He continues his pursuit toward the goal. So we're in good company, on the same path as St. Paul, struggling with human weaknesses, but hoping in the grace of God and trusting in Jesus Christ. Jesus is the judge, but he is a merciful judge. He understands our weaknesses. He doesn't judge as we judge. That's why when we come to confession, forgiveness is not portioned out based on how big our sin is. God is ready to forgive completely all that we've done. Forgiveness is based on our admission that what we did was wrong and our desire to hold back from that sin the next time. It's not based on our success rate, but on our willingness to tell God that we're sorry and we truly want that sin to be out of our life. It's when we turn to God, turning away from sin, that we begin to rebuild that relationship with God that was injured through our selfish acts. What this woman did injured her relationships within the family. It injured her relationships in the community. It injured her relationship with God. Jesus offers her perfect forgiveness. He continues to love her even though she turned away from him. Jesus speaks to the people in the community to begin the process of healing and forgiveness between her and all the people who were let down by her behavior. What about her husband? Will he also forgive? Will he look at the example of Jesus and have the courage to rebuild their relationship? During this Lenten season, we're reminded of the forgiveness that awaits us through Jesus Christ, and we're challenged to reflect that same forgiveness in our relationships. Forgiveness can be hard, but if we ask God to forgive our trespasses, then we must forgive those who trespass against us. We're blessed to have a loving God, a merciful God, a God who's always willing to take us back, no matter what we've done or how many times we've failed. Are we willing to mirror that kind of forgiveness in our relationships? When someone injures us, can we say, "Neither do I condemn you. Go, and from now on, do not sin anymore"?